where is Gijima going? What are the key 3 or 4 things that we are focusing on, that we are pretty much betting the future on in terms of where the industry is going and where we see ourselves as Gijima taking our services forward? Firstly, we've invested a fair amount of time, money, people time, in changing the way we go to market from being a product or service-centric business to being a client-centric business. So what that means is that we focus on our key industries, our financial services, industrial, public sector, commercial industries, to offer industry solutions in terms of what the industry is looking for, rather than just pushing some kind of product or service, which has historically been how the IT services businesses have gone to market. So that's meant a change in terms of operating model. Is quite a deep fundamental change in terms of how we realigned our business. It's meant a change of personnel. We've got more industry focused people rather than just technologists in the business, and it's certainly changing the DNA of the organization in terms of how we operate and how we go forward. It's a deep cultural change, and as we know, cultural changes do take some time to bring through, but we're starting to see the benefits of going to market on this basis. Another interesting dynamic in the industry is the whole evolution of cloud computing. Servicing clients by remote, hosting on behalf of clients has been around for some time, but the dynamic in the industry that is taking place now is certainly giving significant momentum to the whole cloud computing world. We as Gijima do not see ourselves as infrastructure players in the cloud computing space, so we don't necessarily compete at the data center level, but what we do is compete at the applications and the professional services layer in terms of the management of data center, infrastructure, enterprise service management, those sort of industries. We have built significant on-demand solutions to enable clients to pay per use rather than buying their own infrastructure and having redundant IT infrastructure. And we've built several packaged solutions that we are offering to clients quite successfully in the enterprise space, that they can pay per use, that they can use our invested infrastructure for a period of time or use it for development or platform rather than making their own investments into their own infrastructure. If cloud computing is something that has been taking off, it's been spoken a lot about in the industry for the last 2-3 years. The one that is really growing significantly, and it's a key focus area for Gijima, is the whole area of mobility. We've seen the tablets take over the shipment of devices like laptops and desktops combined over the last few years, and it's pretty much the tip of the iceberg. Industry stats suggest that there's going to be something like 15 times the pervasiveness of tablets in the organization, in enterprise, compared to what we see today. So it's a massive growth area. It results in its own dynamic for chief information officers having to now manage security, the sort of corporate information that now sits in the cloud that people can access, be it on their tablets, on their smartphones, etc., creates significant challenges for chief information officers. And Gijima is at the forefront of not only providing the tablets, but also providing mobile device management, security solutions, etc. And we see a huge growth in terms of the whole mobility explosion and how it's going to change the way that users of IT will interact with their corporates and their enterprises. So from a Gijima perspective, we'll focus on these issues of cloud computing, of mobility, but to have them focused in terms of the industries that we service. We are clear in the fact that we are not all things to all people. We will focus on specific industry solutions and use the technologies as can best be serviced in our chosen industry vertical markets.